And we are the ones that also, when your man is cheating on you, having children outside, you use that same Bible to still stay in the relationship. That same Bible that told you that infidelity is enough reason to leave. You will still stay there because of culture. What people will say, you don't want to have children with another person. This, you still stay there. But you still have the man to say entanglement. She did this, she did that. This one, the man no say she do what she do. He even still cover her for her. Me now they pray for that kind of man. Okay? You better know who you are. You better know who you are. As you come this life alone. I'm a YouTube content creator, so let's create the content. So today what we're going to be talking about is the situation of Jada Smith and August Alsina and the word entanglement and the whole thing. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. First of all, let me first explain what I've been hearing and what I've been seeing on social media. Okay, so a lot of people are feeling sorry for Will, and also feeling sorry for him. It's mostly females that feel sorry for him, and while males see him like okay, I can't say that word, but they see him as a, can I say pussy? Because pussy, you can also use it for animal. You understand? So they see him as that. And then a lot of females, you know, funny enough, you know, are blaming Jada, and, you know, calling Jada all kinds of names. And, you know, Jada is all wrong. And the funny part about it, as I'm actually talking to, when I say I'm going to be talking to society, I'm actually talking to the black society, the black community. Well, let me not use the word society, but community, the black community, and I mean both the Americans and the Africans. Okay, I'm talking to us. Okay, so most people that I know, that I've also read on social media, you know, they're blaming Jada, and they are using the word entanglement, and, you know, what does she mean by entanglement, and this and that and that and that. And for me, Jada is a boss chick. Okay, and I will explain to you why she's a boss chick and why we're being kind of hypocritical about this issue. For you guys that don't know what happened, for you guys that don't even know who these people are, first of all, Jada Smith is Will Smith's wife. Okay, and we have August Alsina, a fine, I can't even call him a boy, fine man, but, you know, in his 20s, okay, in his early 20s, right? And, you know, we know Jada is, you know, kind of little of age, you know, up there. So basically what happened was, when August, you know, the first time he blew, kind of, you know, I don't know how he got connected with the Smiths, and then, you know, we were seeing pictures, we were seeing different things, and we're seeing him and Jada a lot, you know, and, you know, we were all told by the media that it was just, you know, a very close relationship in, you know, family kind of way, and mentorship kind of way, you know. And then a lot of things obviously happened, but we didn't really hear anything. And this thing happened, like, according to Jada, like 4 years ago or even more, but it's ended 4 years ago, whatever relationship they had with the family. So for us, we're thinking they had a relationship with the family, and that's what that's the same, mentorship, whatever, even though we had our question marks, but we didn't really have any proof. And August Alsina, by the way, he is a R&B singer, you know, fine guy, and, you know, I really love his music. Like, I really love his music. I'm actually a fan. That's one thing. I'm actually more of a fan to August than I am with Jada, but that does not mean that I shouldn't be honest on my opinion. I'm not saying everybody should think like me, but I'm just airing my own opinion out there based on the YouTuber I am, and our job is to air out something. Abi? Okay, so let's go. So this young man, had an interview with what's her name, Angela Yee, and in that interview she actually asked into the relationship August had with Jada Smith. Okay, so according to him, okay, I wrote some things in my book so that I will not forget any of my points. I don't want to finish this video and then I remember something. Okay, so according to August, he has actually not spoke anything about the relationship since then. Neither has Jada. And so he was interviewed by this lady, Angela Yee, and she asked about the relationship, and he spoke up for the first time, acknowledging or confirming that him and Jada Smith was in a sexual relationship, sexual romantic relationship, whatever you want to call it. And normally he would not want to talk about it because for him, you know, his relationship is his business, not any other person's business. But the only reason he's saying it now is because him saying nothing is actually making him lose bread, meaning is actually making him lose money. And because, you know, he has lost a lot of endorsement and maybe some business whatever, people that feel kind of loyal to the Smiths, because the Smiths have been in the business for quite a while. So people that feel that he broke a family, you know, because nobody's saying anything, so they believe, you know, Jada is a married woman. For you to have a relationship with her, you know, you're a homewrecker or whatever. So people definitely out of loyalty, you know, took it out on him, and you know, he was losing money, you know, he was losing opportunities because of this. So this is the reason why he is talking out about it. According to him, that was his defense for talking about it. Now he's not only did it confirms he had a relationship with her, he starts explaining the relationship, explaining his feelings towards her, how much he loved her, and how much his love for her almost killed him. Like he died and came up again and whatever. And we know that August, if you're his fan, you know that he had some mental issues. I don't know if I should say mental issues or no, should I use mental or also health issues as well? No, do not say mental, psychological, I don't know. But he was not fully okay. He went through a lot of trauma, and you know, he's gone through a lot of sorrowful events, should I use that word, experiences, you know, that breaks a man and that breaks someone, especially when you don't have someone to talk to. And you do know, like the black community, we don't really believe on all these strings and all that, which was supposed to. Mental health is very, very serious. But so in that process, he met her, and you know, So with what we understand is he fell in love with her. She was available. But then he says one thing. He claims that he had a sit-down talk with Will Smith, and Will Smith gave him a go-ahead for anything he wants to do. That is what he said. Nobody is talking about that part, but please hold that part, okay? Just hold it, okay? Since then, after he said that, Jada Smith, the husband, Will Smith, said anything about it. But now a lot of people were again talking plenty things, and definitely, you know, they are celebrities. We need to hear what is going on. You know, a lot of people have been idolizing their relationship, their marriage for a long time, and all of a sudden this thing happened. What is going on? Did you cheat on Will? Whatever. Everybody was talking, everybody had their own opinions. So Jada Smith having the red table, and the red table being known for coming and clarifying things, Jada did a red table. But she cannot come and be talking with herself, okay? She couldn't come and be talking with herself. Neither could she come to the red carpet with someone else interviewing her, because that was not really the aim. The aim for the interview was to clarify things and to make people understand which circumstances they were when the situation happened and what really happened, right? So she comes in with Will Smith. Will Smith is looking tired. Please, you guys need to watch this video. You need to watch the video, both the interview with August Asina with Angela, almost crying. And you know, if you know August, you know he's an emotional person. Even when he's singing, like he can almost cry when he's singing. So anyways, you can watch that one, and then you can also watch the red table talk. So anyway, she goes with her husband. Her husband supports her, and they come to this place. And of course, Jada is looking all fresh and all, you know, okay. And Will Smith is looking really tired. And I'm guessing Will Smith is like almost a workaholic, because he has a lot of things he's doing, more than even Jada, you know, when it comes to movies and everything. But that's by the way. Anything can make him look tired. But anyways, the public read his tired face as someone that was hurt. Okay, so please watch the video. I don't know if I'll be able to put the video here so you can watch it. I don't really know, but I don't think so. I don't know, my editing skills have not got there. So please watch it by yourself, or if possible, go and watch it and come back. So anyways, so they come to this red table, red table talk, any of that. And this table is to air out things. So basically what happens is Jada is talking about what happened before the relationship, and you know, Will Smith, you know, asking her some questions without really going deep. So, but from what they said, okay, we're talking about from what they said now. From what they said, the relationship between Jada and August was while she and William was separated. Okay? Like, Will himself emphasized on the fact that he was done with Jada. Okay, it wasn't like he said, okay, things happened and then we couldn't figure it out and we decided to, no, it was like he was done with Jada. Meaning, probably at that time, because I can remember he also made a video years back, I think, where he also made a video saying that he and Jada, something about happiness, how it's important to find your own happiness instead of you to be expecting someone to be your happiness, and that, you know, him and her has decided to find their own happiness. But there was a way he said it, you know. So I just remembered that video. So apparently they were separated. So they were separated, and he thought like, okay, girl, you have got so many problems. You need to find your own happiness, because everything I'm trying is not enough for you. We see the way she talks about Tupac anyways, you know. So the way I'm trying, I've loved you with every way and how I know how to love you. And it's seeming that it's not okay. I love you, but since my love is not good for you, you go and find what will give you that happiness that you need, you know. So anyways, they ended up breaking up. Okay. Now, they break up. As I said, Will Smith confirms this breakup, okay? And then Will Smith asks her about the relationship, or no, he said, okay, yeah, we broke up. Then what happened? What exactly happened? So, Will Smith was like, okay, what exactly happened? We broke up, and yeah, so what happened? And then she says she was in a relationship. No, she didn't say she was in a relationship. Then she said, yeah. And then, you know, with August, and even the way they talk about August, they don't even call his full name. They call him Og. So that's to tell you how close he was to the family. And she says, yeah. And then, you know, they were on an entanglement. And then when she said that, the internet broke because she used the word entanglement. And then Will Smith was like, what? Entanglement? No, that was a relationship. And she did not deny. And this is one thing you guys need to also know. When he corrected her to say entanglement, she didn't deny. No, it was when he corrected her and said it was a relationship, she didn't deny and say no, it wasn't a relationship, it was an entanglement. She confirmed. She said yeah, and a relationship, meaning for her whatever she had might be an entanglement, but with the way it looks and whatever, yes, it is a relationship. Now let's talk about that. Let's talk about that fact, because that is what everybody is like shouting about. She used the word entanglement. Okay, that's what everybody's talking about. Why would she use the word entanglement? This. First of all, okay, so entanglement, according to Google, Wikipedia, or whatever, says a complicated or compromising relationship or situation. And another word for entanglement is involvement. So I don't understand, why is that word such a big deal to the black community. She used the word entanglement, entanglement, entanglement. She's not supposed to use the word entanglement. I don't understand. Okay, she used the word entanglement. Will Smith now said relationship. He laughed about it and said relationship. And she was like, yeah, we can call it that. We can call it relationship. She owned up to it. So what is the problem about the entanglement? Or are you guys understanding entanglement differently? Because the way I'm reading entanglement here, it has different meanings depending on the sentence or the circumstance or the situation, you know. So as he said, it's an involvement, okay, a complicated or compromising relationship or situation. But that was what it was. Now I will tell you why you guys are stressing about that entanglement, and which is partial. Okay, now you guys are stressing about the word entanglement because you saw August crying about the relationship, how broken he was, and blah 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 blah. Okay, August was broken, yes. Jada clearly stated that I have friends that are like Jada, and I have told them the same thing even before Jada came up to say something. I say, how come you only you attract, there are some people that attract broken people, and then they use their time to heal those broken people and then end up being even more broken. But when they're helping that broken person, in a way they feel like they're getting healing. You understand what I mean? But yeah, so they think that, you know, it's not like they think, they just automatically are the healers, you know, and then they heal these broken men. And at the end of the day, when the man is up on his feet and stuff like that, then he sees you like his mother or something, and then all of a sudden you're not with that person. The next one is a broken person. You understand? So there are people that are like that, and then there are people that are broken themselves, and which she also was very clear about her mental state of mind at that time. She was opened about it. So I still don't understand how we kind of still see her as the bad person in this situation. And I'm not saying anybody is the bad person, but I'm just saying, let's be honest about some things. Let's not be hypocrites here, okay? So now, what's it called? So because he cried about how much he loved her and everything, and she calls and for like, so it's like the love is coming like this, and the love is high, whatever, because she could love him the way he loved her. And obviously she calls it entanglement. You guys have been in a relationship where the person loves you more than you love that person. Okay, you can say you guys were in a relationship, but it's kind of like, duh, what's the big deal about the entanglement, for crying out loud? Okay, the only thing I feel she was guilty of, but at the same time I can't call her guilty because it's actually her life. Okay, they came to the table to clarify things, not to come and justify or explain the kind of relationship she had with August, because she owes us no such thing. Okay, she owes us no such thing. And as she said, after the relationship, she never spoke to August. So however August was now feeling, she don't know, and there was no contact whatsoever. And it was even 4 years ago, as she said. People are talking about, yeah, but just 2 years ago they were in the red carpet, the red table. Yeah, she could have recorded that before then. Duh, that happens. We don't know. And yeah, as I said, so what she was guilty of, can be guilty of, is the fact that she didn't really talk about the relationship, what happened, why it didn't work out. But that is none of our business. What she came there to say is that, listen, yes, we had a relationship, but one thing you guys need to know is that I didn't cheat like that. Me and my husband, we were separated. Now, when they were talking about something, and then Will said he was going to get back at her, and she laughed about it, and she said that was not even possible. And the way they spoke about that part, you can see that Will Smith also had a relationship. And then some people will say, yeah, she know, because I read this on Facebook where someone was saying, you know, she should have also brought Will Smith's relationship in the table, because in this way, you know, if anything happens in the future, he can bring up the cheating card, and she can't, blah blah, yada yada yada. And I said, listen, Jada Smith and Will Smith are best of friends. As in, they are married, yes, but they are so close that even when their romantic relationship is jiggling or is suffering, the friendship that they have will still bring them back. Do you understand? Okay, that's one. So now, when that friendship is already there, that respect as well is also there. This story was Jada and August's story. It was not Will Smith who brought the story up. So why should she throw him under the bus or also bring up his own mud when he actually had nothing to do with it? And actually he has said nothing since when the thing happened. We didn't hear anything from Will. As she said, it happened 4 years ago. For 4 years almost, she's not spoken to him. It has not been a situation. It can be that Will Smith definitely felt pain inside, and I'll tell you why. But it was not really like a public situation. So why would she want to bring, oh, you also did this? Hello, she's trying to tell us that what she did was okay because they were separated. So why should she also be bringing his own and say he did it too? And those things are just childish. You don't need because it's not like I'm a feminist. I don't even know what feminism, you know, the full meaning of feminism. You understand? But I believe in equality. Do you get? I do not need to count. She does not need to count his flaw as well for her to like validate her flaw. Do you understand? Like, if he could do it, then I did it, but he also did it, so it should be okay. No, everybody stands by what they're doing. And she said, when she explained the relationship, she said it was a journey and she wanted to feel good. And this is not to justify that, okay, now anytime she wants to feel good, she's just trying to tell us that this process she went through actually broke her. She was already broken, but it's also molded her to actually know what she wants and realize that she is the problem. It's not Will that is the problem. It's not any other person that is the problem. She is the problem. This is what she learned from that relationship. The fact that she chose not to romanticize it as she romanticizes Tupac. After all, Tupac is dead. She cannot be romanticizing, making the relationship romantic. Yeah, romanticizing her relationship with August when her husband is there. That's just plain disrespectful. So if we're expecting her to do that, that is just a no-go. And another thing again, talking about that equality. People now, I respect, after thinking about this, I've spoken to a lot of people about it. I've had different feelings to it. And then I came to this conclusion. I respect Will for this because this is what it means when people are saying love, 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 love. Love is unconditional. I have not, this is like, I am so impressed. Now, when I say I'm impressed, it doesn't mean that I am justifying, you know, cheating or whatever. And in this situation, I will not even call it cheating. But the reason why I do that is because, listen, if the tables were turned, you people will be calling August side chick. As in, let's assume, what's it called? Let's assume Jada was a man and they called the relationship. He will probably say it was oh, it was just a side chick. We have normalized side chicks. Okay, to the extent we're even doing a TikTok challenge about side chick. We'll talk about side chick all the time. This is, if side chick is even when they are still in a relationship, not because they are separated. They are still together, and men will still be doing outside and call it side chick, to the extent that we've even normalized side chick. Now, because Jada is a woman and she stepped out while they were separated and she called it entanglement. Women, you have your mouth to be, she called it that. Why are we so fast to just blame a woman? Why? I don't understand. When you say feminism, when you say, I don't understand how, because even some people that call themselves feminists, I'm seeing them writing, I don't understand. Like, equality is equality. Yes, okay, let's even assume she even cheated. Let's assume they were not separated. and William still decided to stay, you people will still be shouting for him. But when all these other celebrities that their boyfriends has beaten them, he has done different things, even gone to jail for how many years, cheated with them, cheated on them before they enter jail, even cheated inside the jail. Then later they end up coming up and they get married, and he gives her what's it called, crystals or diamond wedding. And then people will be saying tough love, ride or die, go. That one, that she's from one abuse to the other, you'll be saying that is what love is. Black community, especially you Africans, that will accept a man to have kids outside, if the woman is still there, when she will be saying, they've gone through a lot, I give them her, you even be respecting her from going through such humiliation. But it got to Jada's point now. You people have mouths to be saying she did this, she did that. Let's think about it. Think about it. Whether or not they told us that they had an open relationship or no open. The fact that even Will confirmed it, as in he emphasized on the fact that they were done. It wasn't even Jada that was trying to justify it and say we're done. It was even Will. We still have the mouth now to be quarreling. That is entanglement. It's not entanglement. But if man say side chick, you people will even dress like side chick. No, let us think this thing. And with what they said, it's almost confirmed that William also had a relationship. The difference between William's own, Will's own, and Jada's own is that Jada's own was close to home. Do you get? It was close to home. At least should have gone far a little, but it was close to home. Do you get? But then, have you guys seen August? Unless unless you don't have urge again, you cannot be that close to August, and you and your husband have separated, and you are completely broken. You're now going to be doing what's it called, Reverend Sister. Come on now, let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm not justifying anything. I'm not saying anyone is wrong or anyone is right. But first of all, with August, what were you expecting? Were you expecting that the love, that the happiness that Will Smith, that knows himself, that is self-conscious, the happiness he could not give his wife at that time, you, sorry to say, that was broken. It's you that will not give her the love, or it's you that will not give her the happiness that she now found out that she was even the one that was broken. Come on, what were you expecting? Yes, I understand it that, you were younger. Nobody will see Jada and not, fall in love. It's normal. If you were losing bread, you call Jada, write her a message and say, listen, these so-called rumors all over, it's making me lose bread. So what's up? You guys can talk about it. But if you were so hurt or whatever, because I feel like you just went to, I love you, but you just want to go and talk down one to what exactly? For people to feel, what's it called? For people to feel sympathy for you. If you had told them that this is what happened and this is what happened, and Jada was turning a blind eye to it, you have every reason to even take my microphone and say it to the whole world. But the fact that you never made it known to her, for me, I feel like this is, because yes, it's your experience, but you were an adult and you know what you were doing, so if you didn't know what you were doing, if you were underage, that's different. You were an adult, take it like a man, beat your chest, say, okay, you fell in love with her, and he said he almost died from that, and I can imagine that is a relationship. For William, oh God, William has been with Jada for 25 years. For William to say he cannot do again, let her go and find her own happiness. Why did you think that your kere love is that one that will just hold her? She will just massacre you. That's why I always tell men, you just see fine woman, or you just see most fine women, plus me, we are broken in one way or the other. So don't just think that you just want to, I don't know how to explain it. You have no experience whatsoever. The ones that even have experience, it's still they had. then you that don't know yourself, someone that is even self-conscious, knows that Jada needs to find herself. You didn't know that the thing was sweeting you. Then when you found out that you couldn't love her anymore, you left for your own sanity. That's what happened. She didn't blackmail you to anything. She didn't manipulate you to anything. When you people were banging, you people were enjoying it. You look like a very good couple, you know. Things happen. Sometimes you need to almost lose what you have to know what you got, you know. So it was just unfortunate that you fell in love in that process while she was finding herself in that process, you know. And she was more emotionally matured than you to, you know, be able to maneuver whatever she was going through, reflect, you know, and see herself for who she was, you know, while you were going deeper, you know. So that's it. So that's just what I feel about this Jada thing. And when I say Jada is a boss chick, I meant it in the way that Jada is a man that is a woman that even the Bible that we black people we use to justify everything, in the Bible it said men love your wives. It didn't say women love your husbands. It said men love your wives. This is a relationship, and we are the ones that also, when your man is cheating on you, having children outside, you use that same Bible to still stay in the relationship. That same Bible that told you that infidelity is enough reason to leave, you will still stay there because of culture. What people will say, you don't want to have children with another person, this, you still stay there. But you still have the man to say entanglement. She did this, she did that. This one, the man knows say she do what she do. He even still cover her for her. Me now they pray for that kind of man. Okay? Pray for that kind of man that will love you through thick and thin. That will love you through your process. That even gave you, say, take, oh yeah, I not fit do again. You find yourself first. That is the kind of love that everybody's looking for. And that is what they showed here. It's not that, unlike some people's relationship, without me calling names, that we just know that it's business orientated. They are business partners. You just be say, two of them don't reach stage where be say, one come marry them. If not, be two of them marry themselves. Unlike those people, these ones, we know the friendship and the everything is there. And we also say that they have a weird family. But this is the love. When people are saying unconditional love, you want someone to this one self is not even toxic. You can say it's toxic when they both know each other, of which Jada was even telling William that it was not going to happen again, actually saying that I realized that I was the problem. I went to find myself. How many men will go and do what they do outside and still come and still be honest about, okay, this is what I did and this is what I realized in that time, and I found out that this is not what. The only person I've heard said that is Kevin Hart. When they caught him for the last time now, that it almost destroyed his new marriage, you know. Then he told us how he reflected in himself and said, is this the life I want to live? No, I have to do this. And now he's saying, he even said, he was like, when you break a woman's trust, you are forever in probation. So everything he's trying to do is to gain that trust for her again. That is the kind of things, that is the type of love we should be praying for. Okay? That we should be praying for. Not the one that, like Gucci Gang and the rest people, because they gave them a million wedding on social media. All of you use them as your idol. But the one that actually will, when the tables turn, that is in the man that with the woman, because what will even make the thing, how do I explain it? What will even make the thing really, really hurt Will is the fact that it is close to home. And then men, for some reason, even though you guys cheat from today till tomorrow, you can cheat on a woman 100 times. When she cheats on you once, you want to die. So that one is also there. It's also there. So please, this is the ending of my rant, and I hope I was able to convince you and not to confuse you, because I know I talk a lot of, I stop and stop. It's because my brain, as it thinks, so does my mouth talk immediately. So I'm sorry about that. So that is all we have today about the Jada and the August Alsina situation. And as I said, Jada is the boss. Okay, she is what? The boss. When you say we are looking for a man that loves you unconditionally, not the one that you guys are looking for women to love a man unconditionally. When they say actually a man loving a woman unconditionally, this is the relationship. This is how it looks. Okay? This is what? How it looks. We will never marry. What I would say is marry your best friend. Marry what? Your best friend. Don't look at money. Don't look at looks. Don't look at money and looks. You know, it matters a little, but not too much like that. But what matters is that relationship, that friendship, that tightness. Because this thing that they call marriage, so with what we're seeing, both from a celebrity and non-celebrity, it is not easy. It is not what? Easy. So know who you are. This Jada's on, after 25 years of marriage, it is now she actually can say she knows who she is. We're in another generation. You can know who you are before you marry. To avoid story that touch. Okay? So the time that you people are using to young girls, I would say our African community, because I don't know how it is in America, with the Americans, but I'm talking about Africa that I know, Nigeria especially, because I'm from Nigeria. The time that you people are trying to look for husband at the age of 23, 22, from 22, 23 up, you are already going to pastors, praying different prayer, taking different oil, taking this and this, that to be looking for husband. You don't know who you are yet, but you're looking for husband. Eh? Think well. Think well. They say know yourself, not be curse. Think well. Be self-aware of yourself. Eh? Be self-aware of yourself before you go and be entering a relationship. Because if you don't know yourself, when you enter a relationship, you are there to know somebody and know yourself through the somebody. I know this person, somebody through you. I don't know how they say it. Please, us that are not married, the advice I'm giving you is the advice I'm giving myself. I am consciously self-aware. Every day, I learn something new about myself and I put myself into test to see how the thing be. You understand what I mean? Please know yourself. If you know you are broken, you better start repairing yourself now. Instead of you to be finding someone that will repair you. Not everybody is as lucky, and I use the word, and I use it, lucky, as Jada. It's not everybody that can be that. If not some men, their ego will be brushed, their ego will be this, and she not did this, she not did that. No, Will's people, there are maybe 5 in the world. You understand? So it's not everybody that will get Will's kind of people. Please, let's use our brain. After we use our brain, we'll pray to God. Say, God, let's have a man. Let's see a man that will love us unconditionally. Because one thing I know in this life is that nobody is perfect and everybody make mistakes. And then sometimes, it gets as it be. It's not only women that will be suffering all the time. Cheat this, cheat that. They want to do this, they want to do that. And then she will still stay there. She will go in the prayer room. Now, it's Will that is going in the prayer room. Jada don't have 2 heads. She don't have 2 heads. She don't have 2 heads. If one person will get out, we still get out too. We will pray. We'll be trying to do the best we can to be ourselves. So that she don't need to read, God. In short, there's nothing you can do, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, now luck. If you like, be the most best of the best of the best person. Be the best cook. Be the most beautiful person. Halle Berry, her guy cheated on her. So for me, now that woman, she's the most pretty woman in this life. So at the end of the day, my dear, now luck.
Going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
Okay. And we decided.
I was done with your ass.
You kicked me to the curb.
Done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August.
Yes, we know entanglement is vague as hell, but thankfully, Will pressed her to be more clear.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely.